Okay, so I want to talk more about her marriage.
No, you don't. Let's pass on over.
No, wait.
Let's just pass. Trust me, baby. Pass on over.
No, wait.
People ask about it.
We gotta learn.
We have to understand.
No, you don't need to understand that history because that was troublesome. That was worse.
And that's how we learn.
Right. Listen,
So we don't have history
Rita.
repeat itself.
We have been
We
taught.
gotta know where we come from.
We have been taught, as a lot of black families have been taught, to not ever speak about some of the most horrific things that's happened in the past. We just sweep things under the rug and we never get healing from those wounds. So, like, how can we ever know exactly who we are, where we come from, why we behave the way we do if we don't understand why we, this, I feel like some of this stuff is in our blood. It's genetics.
It sure is in your blood.
And we gotta understand where it comes
and
from.
it's genetic too. And
Yes.
So womanizing is one of those things that was in your papa's blood.
Okay.
And so it was from here to yonder, come back home and drop a gene, drop a seed, and keep going and come back and drop a seed, and keep going and come back and drop a seed.
So we have some family members out there that we don't know of.
Your brother, your daddy knew of a couple of siblings that were out there. He was rapping on the girl really hard.
Rapping?
Yeah, trying to get a date,
Okay.
talking to her. And she said, "What did you say your name is?" And he told her, "Boy, you my brother."
That's what we need to know.
Exactly, so we won't date our family members.
Because her mother had told her.
Who, mama?
The girl's mother had told her who her daddy was.
But Grandma Henrietta will always tell y'all, this is your cousin. Or
Girl, everybody was cousins, so I didn't deal with nobody out there. Everybody.
I understand it's scary. It's very scary.
No, it wasn't scary.
You don't know if you may
It
end up
wasn't
dating.
honorable, but it's something that we would know. Shoot, they doing that still now.
I mean, yeah, it's still happening today.
Yes, ma'am, but we just need to know what our family history is, so we can teach our kids
They trying to
and
get the dirt.
better us.
See, this is gonna be a Tyler Perry movie.
No, it's not gonna be. Everybody's family gonna have some Tyler Perry situations then.
We know we ain't no perfect family.
No family is.
Thank you. We
But-
just want to know.
I mean, it's tough when nobody wants to speak on this.
Oh, you can get over it. You can just, you find out what it is.
That's what they tell us to do all
and
the
you get
time,
over
but
it.
no, you don't get over it.
Oh, yeah, I did. I do.
But it will one way gonna come out, not maybe through you, but through your seeds. Or
Wait, baby.
But you
Whenever
realize
there's
a lot of
any
this stuff-
infidelity
Ma'am.
in a family,
What you say?
trust me, when there's any infidelity in a family, trust me, somebody is going to put the information out. And it doesn't always come from the family source, like the mother or like the daddy, but there's somebody out there in that world who knows what is going on. They can look at you and tell you, baby, let me see your face.
You are.
That's right. You are.
You're Harris.
You are the seed of.
And you know how that just kind of just disrupts something in somebody's life? That's not a way to find out.
It may not be the way to find out, but we love talking about somebody else's business, but we don't love telling our own.
Yes, and that's what we're trying to do is tell our own
This is
so
our
we can
family
hear from the
truth.
streets.
Leave out some stuff and just tell.
Just let it
just
be.
let it
No,
out.
this
Yeah,
is
just
what
let
you
it, we can let
You
it
can't
fly, she
tell all
can
the
edit it out.
nitty-gritty.
When they were coming up, the women had the opportunity to go to college. Their fathers, from whatever way, if they wanted their daughters to be something, they would suffer it to give them the means, the whatever, to get to college. But the boys were not educated. They were the workers, and at that time, puffwood business was the only business that existed along with farming.
Puffwood?
Puffwood. That was the industry in North Louisiana. It still is today. That's why you have what is that, graphic packaging or whatever that is. That's changed so many times, because when I was little it was brown paper mill.
Well, it was Riverwood. My papa was working there. It was Riverwood. So I want to know, how did you deal with it? Did you know
what?
about Papa?
Yeah, she always knew.
So why didn't you leave? Why did you put up with it?
She said for the
Yeah,
children.
I had to raise those kids. I didn't give up my kids
Too many
But
kids.
you know, I take care of the kids. Yeah, I
See,
work.
That's what I need to know.
I work
Mhm.
to feed them.
You work? Where did you work?
Houses,
White cleaning people's houses.
Cleaning
cleaning
people's
people's
houses,
houses in the
taking
morning
iron-
time, going.
taking ironing in, working at Alma's Cafe that was located right there on Cypress Street in West Monroe, where Tom Peters Furniture Store was for a long time. Right across from Bowley Elementary School was
Yeah.
a cafe. So she would go to work at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which
3
means
o'clock.
3 o'clock, which meant that
At the
she had
school.
time for us to get out of school and then for us to get to the house to take care of those babies that were left at the house. And I know because I was the one looking after them.
And Rita, I feel like you feel some type of way about this.
How would you feel about it?
I don't know.
I'm still doing that today.
You sure are.
Yeah.
Okay, so while you were doing that, taking care of the kids, and Papa Willie, I mean, he worked too. He was in the war. What else did he do?
He was a pulpwood contractor.
The what?
And after he got out of the war, he started hauling pulpwood. Cutting down trees and putting them on trucks and taking them to Brown Paper Mill and dumping them there, and they would get paid for cutting the trees down because they were under contract from the landowner. And they would buy those trees from that landowner. And the landowner would get so much money, he would get so much money, and then he would have to pay the people who helped him cut the wood so much money.
You know, like when you did find out, how did you feel?
Well, there's nothing I can do about it because it was
I
done.
mean, were your feelings hurt?
Yes, and
Yeah.
and see, this is where it gets dangerous. And she said she wanted to know in young people's lives is when one person's like playing basketball, and one person pushes you and fouls you. Then when that person fouls you, the referee may not see it. But the next time you have a play, I'm gonna get back at you because you fouled me. So what do? Next time you get it, you push back. And so that's the kind of stuff that leads to.
So there was some revenge.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me think about the happy times. Do you remember anything about your wedding? Did you have a wedding?
No.
No.
Shotgun wedding, girl. Do you know what a shotgun wedding is?
No.
When you were fast and you went out there and you got pregnant, see, your dad is going to tell you and your mama's going to tell you to keep your dress tail down. And when you don't keep your dress tail down and you go out there and get a baby, they don't want to take care of another mouth in that house. And they already had 10 or whatever more. So what they do is that daddy finds that man that impregnated you and tell him, hey, there you go.
With his shotgun.
What you gonna do?
And say,
You gonna marry?
You gonna marry her?
married.
So this was based off love.
Well, no. Based on
Live your life. Get you live your
Okay, well, let's talk about being a parent and being a grandparent.
This is fun.